During the interview, you heard the applause, and that applause was for this ride by Samuel Pupo. Pupo getting busy here, off the bottom, off the top, and excellent score, 8.5 for Samuel Pupo on the replay, Mitchell.
And a couple of destructive turns right there, Kaipo. Fully engaged on that first one, commits to it. And as I told you before, he's been lights out when it comes to these final sections too. His time.
Mitch, I mean, it was so nice to see how she could stand up. Oh, now we see Deivid Silva qualified. The tears of joy for him. So we are so happy to see Deivid make this through again.
Yeah, back on the championship tour. A former finalist at the CT level himself over in Barra La Cruz in Mexico. And once again requalifies with the last spot on the men's side for the Challenger Series for the CT in 24, Marcos.
Oh yeah, Mitch, I think Dave represents almost like a rebranding of ADS, IQ of surfing, amazing good footer. You know, he can throw buckets, he have the crew, he have the gear, bingo on his back, and a pretty good connection with God also, man.
And might have to buy dinner for Samuel Pupo, as Sammy did qualify Deivid Silva for the CT in 24. Sam is with Manu.
Yeah, guys, that's so amazing. Congratulations, Samuka, for winning the heat and also for qualifying your friend David. How are you feeling right now? Come here, both of them. So let's interview both of you. Come on. I was asking him, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Samuka?
Feeling so happy. I knew how important this heat was for me and for David as well. And we've been together. He's been traveling with me, with my brother too, for so long. And he deserves it. I know his family. We know each other from kids. So I know how much he deserves it. And let's get back there.
Yeah. Everybody knows you deserve it. Congratulations, David. How's your heart right now, your family here, and all of this happening again in your life?
Now it's good, but the last night is not sleeping, and thanks so much, Samuel, for these hits, because it's very important. But the last years is very hard to me, but the last event I win for the Portugal, and here I lost and then for the second round, and then thanks God for one more opportunity to go to the tour again.
Congratulations. And how important is like all the Brazilian surfers to be together like that, helping each other? You both have that, and now you're going to have that in the CT.
So important. As many Brazilians as we can have on the CT is going to be better for us. You know, we're a big family. You know, since my brother and Gabriel and Adriano started everything, Jadson, and now we're the new generation, me, Joao, Mateus. And I mean, we're happy to have so many Brazilians on tour, and just thankful for everything.
Come on, one more, two more in Portuguese. David, fala pra galera aí como é que você tá seu coração agora, como é que você tá se sentindo nesse momento tão especial. Parabéns.
Cara, eu acho que agora mais aliviado. Essas últimas noites agora não consegui nem dormir, fiquei até doente ontem por conta dessa pressão que eu tava desses resultados. Eu fiquei em casa ali mais tranquilo, porque é difícil, cara, é difícil torcer contra, então, cara, fiquei em casa tranquilo, deixei tudo na mão de Deus e eu acho que Deus faz tudo perfeito, eu acho que era para ser desse jeito, então, cara, muito amarradão de estar de volta no Tour, vai ser um ano incrível aí, quero poder mostrar um pouco mais do meu surf, um pouco mais do que eu posso fazer no Tour, e é isso, amarradão pelo Samuel também, de ter conseguido a classificação e, cara, na verdade, muito obrigado ao Samuel aí pela vaga e, cara, que deu ajuda, na verdade, ali nessa última bateria que, cara, foi muito tenso. Mas é isso, amarradão demais de estar de volta ao Tour. E vamos com tudo. Agradeço toda a minha família que estava aqui na torcida aqui da minha esposa. E a minha esposa que está em casa, que esses dias foram bem tensos e mais amarradão. E é isso. Vamos com tudo agora, voltar aos treinos novamente, que começo do ano tem mais.
Congratulations, David. Parabéns. Back to you guys.
Obrigado, Manu, and muito parabéns to both Samuel Pupo for moving through into the semifinals, but also Deivid Silva requalifies for the World Championship Tour, gets the last spot for the men on the Challenger Series.
Yeah, definitely. He's been giving us a lot of entertainment as we look at Deivid Silva, who's been very patient on his opener. Connects well on the backhand, second turn. The ability to climb and snap. Brilliant.
You know his strategy was, right? I mean, he figured Kanoa was going to do, catch a bunch of waves, move around, and David said, you know what? I don't care that he's going to move up the beach. I'll kind of get near him, but I want to get the 2 best waves in the sea.
Pretty happy with the way that panned out. Let's get a replay here of Silva.
Nice first snap, straight into a second one. That's sometimes the advantage of being on your backhand, because you can attack a little bit more vertical and just throws buckets of spray off each turn. And as we see, look at the drive. Out of nowhere, the wave just doubles up and attacks it really strong and finish it off really strong again. And that's worthy of acclaim, definitely, because look at that. That's a really strong turn by David. Very vertical, very powerful. Look at this again, just pushing that back foot all the way through the inside. And he was happy with that one, Paul.
Yeah,
that was
really
well
good backhand combo to finish from Silva. Yeah. All right, Silva having a look here. He's got 5-3-3 locked in already for his first wave. He's going again here. Off the top with Fizz and Panache. Bang. Again, tagging it. He waits patiently and then just opens up those shoulders and into the lip now. He'll cover some ground looking for an inside. And it's similar kind of precision surfing from him. You know he's going to fit in a combo of turns if it's available. Emerald watching on. He doesn't mind it at all. He's cheering his buddy. Deivid Silva back on the flood now, 2 hours in. This is the good stage, the ideal stage of Water on the Reef here. And a beautiful looking wave for your heat leader, Silva from Brazil. The goofy foot with speed. First float with loads of projection. Puts him back out. And he'll just clip it on the white water. And it's easy for him to prod that board back into the bowl. Another hit off the lip and another one from him. And keeps that board speed up the whole time. Looking down the line here for a finish. And again, just tags it nice and vert and angry and aggressive and explosive. Wow. Gets several more turns in. There's the athleticism. As he just leans that back and extends through the lip. Very impressive indeed.
Yeah, this is exciting, and here we go. Action.
Silva, here he goes. Straight down to it from deeper. Check the high line with a ton of speed. It's so smooth on the face. And there's that incisive turn as he blows out the tail. And again, just hacking one. And comes out of the turn with so much speed. It's a pretty seamless transition into his next business. Again, just kicking that tail out. And surfing right on the limit between the edge and the release. And good enough to bring this all the way through for an inside section. He'll try and get a finish here. And he does that just by timing it, really, by delaying the bottom turn. And a little bonus section. And once again, right on the sand there. And he likes it. Strong opening.
Philippe Jarvis, talk us through this, please.
Again, look at the conditions. The first turn, smashing really strong on the lip. A second one, a bit of a setup turn to that one, because so much spray on the water every time he hits the lip. I've been saying this about David since day one, and look at this, just top to bottom surfing, nothing, no extra movement, nothing in between, just top to bottom. Look at the power he pushes on those turns.
Incredible.
It's so hard.
Yeah, the only probably little flaw was that second turn. But I tell you what, the other 4 was so big and so linked. And like he's just, got CT experience. He's down there 25th on the rankings at the moment. That's going to go up north after this event. But with surfing like this, you can see why he's always been at the surfing's top table. Jumped on tour and came off a few times over his years. But his talent is undeniable. And the Brazilians are loving that. And Silva absolutely on fire. He knows he needs a couple of big numbers. And he's got so much time. He leaves that one to Silva, and he'll go the one behind. So Silva, again, drives around. First turn, again, is solid, vertical. He's got the lip to hit here and just connects it to kind of mirror image of his other way. And there's another third turn. And there's a fourth. So he's really on form. And now a few S-turns on the inside. It starts to steepen up again. And there's another big spray. So yet again, Silva, this was given to him by Poulos. We'll see what he does out the back. Oh, and another big one. And he's got to finish here again. And he's going to love that, unless he's got one more in the tank, and he has.
Oh, my God.
So, over the rocks. And that is incredible surfing from Silva. I mean, you got to compare it to the first one. And
It had more turns, probably not quite as big a wave out the back, but it just kept connecting on the inside. He's on the rocks. He's in a really bad spot there, and that's not good for him. But here we go, speaking of that man with sections, nice big floater, drives around. This is a big wave. And he come off the corner here and hits it again. So the confidence of the man is clearly he's on point.
Oh, it is. It's incredible. When you are on a roll and when the Brazilian contingent on the beach is absolutely going insane.
Here, a 9.3.
Again. I don't think we've seen this. We didn't see the first turn of this heat, but really strong one. Flies over that section, comes around with a huge bottom turn, and this finishing turn, look at that. Vertical, push that back foot, compresses to make sure he lands that one, and you know what? Judges loved it. Look at this first turn. Look at the fins just going over that lip. It puts so much pressure on those turns. It's insane. And he gets really, really fast. He hops on that little foam and he comes flying out there. And look at this. Look at the long bottom turn straight into a setup turn because he knew what was coming. And look at this bottom turn. And this turn just puts the board vertical, pushes that back foot, gets the fin out. Such a strong finishing turn. That's why the score is like that. You have one big turn on the outside, one huge turn on the inside.
Silva with a concerted paddle, and he really had to give it arms then, and he eventually gets it. Here we go. First turn is vicious. Bottom turn, and then into the top again, just absolutely cracking it. Wow. That's why he wanted this wave this much, because he got a runner from out the back, and 3 really rapid turns, just sort of jabbing that wave at such speed. And then there's that long float that he uses so well. And again, going straight up into the lip. And the technique is so dialed in for this wave. It looks a perfect match for Ribeira Diaz, and he loves it. Big legs, getting some blood into them, and he uses them to such great effect on these waves. He'll use priority 2 here. Here he goes, Silva into the takeoff bolt, and then off the bottom. And a first whipping turn off the rail. Bit more sting in that one. It was a bit of a steeper face. He'll set himself up again into the lip. And then no time wasted as he goes down the line. Just over that section. A massive backhand hanger. And a huge bottom turn. Another ridiculous backhand maneuver from Deivid Silva. And he's absolutely tearing this wave apart here. That mid part of the ride. The timing was so good, and he'll get a finish on the inside. He's already got an 8.5 locked in. Absolute scenes from the Brazilian crew here.
Oh my God.
Where does this go numbers-wise?
Sweden, we still don't have this score on the board, and this is the Deivid Silva replay as well.
Joe, how about these 2 turns over there, man?
Yeah, that was really good surfing. He connected really well with the lip.